Hi folks, John with the Wingman 115 channel. I'm out here today with Brady from the San Diego School of Survival. He invited me to come out to basically hang out with him today as he's going to teach some students. Brady, it's a pleasure to be here.
John, it's a pleasure.
All right.
Hey guys, as John's saying, we got together a couple months ago, talked about getting out here and doing some videos with each other, so you'll probably see my ugly mug a little bit more with John, causing some hate and discontent on some gear. My school is based here in Southern California in San Diego, obviously, and I work all over the state here in Southern California, teaching survival, land nav, human tracking, basic backpacking, even some more tactical shooting courses as well. So we cater to just about everybody out there, whether from the overly hippie to the overly tactical. So like I said, we cater to a lot. So today we're going to be out here with some students from a private school, teaching them a few survival techniques. Now, that's nothing really too ninja. It's just basics: fire, water, food, and shelter. And as you can see behind me, I've got a shelter set up, and I got a couple set up around here that you'll see today as we explain to students. We'll have them construct some. We'll also talk about rescue, and more importantly, I think, more than skills or equipment, is emotional survival, the ability to survive your own brain in the first 24 hours before you survive the conditions that are presented to you. So it should be a fun day.
Come along, folks. It's going to be a great day. We're going to take you step by step through the day and kind of give you a bird's eye view. I'm just going to be a fly on the wall as Brady instructs and has his students also do some practical applications. So come along and join us.
Kind of a weak shelter, sagging a little bit. Is it going to keep the rain really off me? Is it going to protect me much from the rain?
Yeah. No.
A little bit, maybe like a light rain. This is more of like a desert shelter. This is like a nighttime desert shelter. It's quick. I took my hiking poles, wrapped it around. I got some sort of insulation, a Mylar blanket. But the most important thing about this is that it's going to be close enough to the fire where the fire is going to come inside and radiate back and forth. It's Mylar. It's just going to basically bounce that heat back and forth between me and the Mylar here so it doesn't escape. It's definitely going to keep me warm at nighttime. You're not going to get a lot of sleep at nighttime in a survival situation. You're going to be scared. The boogeyman's going to be 5 feet from you. It doesn't matter how logical you are of a person. There's going to be a group of Bigfoot running around you because your mind plays a lot of tricks on you. So that's why it's important to have a fire, because a fire scares away the creatures of the night, but more importantly, the creatures of the mind. I've taken and put across 550 cord across the top right here, right? And then I folded the flap over the top of it, stabilize it, make it nice and tight. Why do I want it nice and tight?
So the wind doesn't blow it away.
The rain falls off, right? I don't want the rain coming down on top of me. I also made sure this is nice and tight on the back. All right? But there are some things here I want you guys to pay attention to that could piss you off in the middle of the night and kind of destroy whatever morale you have. Like holes. I have holes in this tarp. That's why we carry duct tape in our pack, so we can patch those holes up, right? Because when you're cold, you're going to feel every little bit of air and wind that hits your face, hits your body, and you're like, oh my God, I'm going to shoot someone in the face right now. All right, so these little holes you want to pay attention to, and unfortunately, little sparks from fire will do that, man. It's just one of those things you're going to have to deal with. It's not going to be ideal. I have insulation on the ground here, another tarp. Now, honestly, like in Anza Borrego, where it's really cold at nighttime, the ground is actually cold too, and it's going to suck the heat out of you quick. Pretty small shelter, isn't it? It's no Hilton, is it?
Is there what?
It's no Hilton.
Hostel.
This material is pretty flimsy as well. It's a SOL bag, and it's really flimsy. You can see that it's cutting and tearing already. All right, the rocks do some damage to it. This is really expedient. What do you think this shelter could be used for?
Rain, that's it.
Just rain and the sun.
Light.
Yeah, rain and the sun. That's a quick one. I used a tree on top here, dropped it down. You can also make this kind of a teepee if you want to. You can put sticks up on the inside and make it kind of like a teepee to close it around. Now, if I want to drop the shelter down more, is heat going to stay in here very good?
No.
No, where's it going to go?
Out.
Up and out, right? So it's just a very basic shelter to try and keep the sun and the rain off you. So you're going to take what you have here and you're going to make a shelter out of it. There's not a lot of materials here. Work as a team. If you see one team over there struggling, not doing anything, and your shelter's good to go, make sure it is good to go. So I'm going to come by, I'm going to test it.
I would have owned it.
He's landing it because he's trusting you. All right, let's go.
Wow.
Slope, isn't it? Yeah. Slopes are kind of uncomfortable. Might end up actually at the bottom in the middle of the night, but he's got to deal with that. So what do? They use used a previous object to help preserve calories, didn't they?
Yeah.
In survival, if you can take advantage of something that's already there, go for it. Help preserve those calories. Help preserve that precious water and energy you have in your body already. So utilize something already existing for their shelter. A rock good, not sharp angled rocks worked a little bit better to catch that rope. They used some debris on this side, so what they did was made somewhat of a debris shelter. These natural materials around us, they put sticks up and then lay debris against that, which is going to help block the wind a lot more. The wind's still coming from this direction. I would probably block off this area right here, but it's not bad at all. That's actually really good use of the natural materials. Now, the other disadvantage, they cleared it out from underneath, but it's still kind of on a hump. So when they utilize this, some stakes here, all right, they got a nice knot here. This is pretty stable. It's putting a lot of tension along this tree here, so this makes it nice and tight. The wind, they got kind of partial block, but they can actually scoot down inside there. Now, the wind will come in and kind of funnel through.
It moved. It was from
Earlier. Now, the wind will do that with weather. It's just like it always changes, constantly changing. So you constantly adapt to the environment, constantly make your shelter better. This shelter may not work tonight, so the next night you might make a better one. All right, so this rock right here is pretty loose. I'd probably stake that down with either a heavier rock or a stake. Not bad.
Yeah.
Good one here. Pull that out. This is a little loose. I'd probably take another piece of 550 cord and string it down, stick it down over here, create that tautness there. No, let's take the cotton. That's why I put the cotton on there. Okay. So I can just take it off and let it drain through the. That cotton's going to help absorb a lot and hopefully purify the water. Not purify, filter the water as much as possible. Now, it's not 100%. Boiling is the only 100% safe method of water filter, but it's nice in a pinch. The best way to make fire, obviously, is the easiest one that you don't have to use so many calories. A match. A lighter. Okay, lighter is the best thing to have out there. Okay, the problem with lighter, like anything else, they're exposed to the amount of fuel they might have. Okay, now a butane lighter like this, once it runs out of fuel, you can't use it anymore. Okay, what about like a regular lighter, like you spark? You know, if it runs out of fuel, you can still use it for fire, sparks, right? Another way is they got the one-handed fire starter. So if something happens to your arm, you can still make fire. Whoa! By scraping the ferro rod in the same method, I'm pushing in. Here it's got a scraper on the inside. Then it starts a fire.
And it's like still like piece. Yeah. See?
Yeah. So here.
What? Oh.
Oh. Starts on a fire, right? Hand sanitizer. It's got what in it? Alcohol. Alcohol. Take a cotton ball here. And I'm gonna be liberal with it.
Yeah, I don't know what that smells like burning.
Now I'm going to take this.
Oh, thank you.
Alright.
Anyone else want any sanitizer?
Now,
Oh, you already had.
okay. See how quickly this cotton ball is lighting on fire?
Whoa!
See how long that one's taking? Why is this one taking longer to burn than the other?
Noise.
It's absorbing. It's using the alcohol first for fuel before it uses the cotton ball. Steel wool. Let's get the water ready.
He's in the military.
Let's get the water ready. Okay. Alright. 9-volt battery is creating a short.
Whoa.
Oh, what the heck? And so if I put that in a tinder bundle, you think that'll start up?
Whoa.
To make char cloth, I need a container. Metal container with a hole in it, like this. All right, I'm going to take cotton. Now you can use this cotton. I like to use
What kind of cotton is that?
old cotton patches for guns.
No way.
These are old school cotton patches, man.
I've never seen those.
A cotton t-shirt would do the same thing. A white t-shirt would do great. It's been used up though. All right.
That's good. Oh wow. I'm sure this is a faster way to do it than the way I did it.
There's got to be.
All right, so now I'm gonna stick it on top. I'm gonna leave a little loose a little bit here. I got my cotton inside of it. It's not gonna burn. It's gonna char. What's the? Why does it char? We don't want that.
Whoa.
All right, char cloth. Let's see if it works.
I want to see your technique. Your
Technique.
What was this one also?
Hunter
Yeah.
versus Brady.
So what I want to find is a sharp edge of the rock. Basically what these sparks are is, this is high carbon steel. It's pretty soft here. And so what happens is when I'm finding a sharp edge, I'm shaving that metal off and sparking it. It's creating those sparks. So what I want to try and do is I want to catch it with my char cloth here. And if I did it right, and I may not, there it is. There's a little ember burning in that char cloth. So if I put that in a piece of tinder, hold on. If I put that in a bird's nest and blow on it, and I have to blow on it a lot, it'll actually grow into a nice fire and combust. All right, so on the inside, I want as much fibrous as possible. If I can get like roots or like bark, that's like really stringy, like cedar bark, like really fluff it up, man, that's awesome. Grass like this, how, you know, straw it is and how fine it is, it's just not that great. So you're gonna try and crumple it up on the inside here, and you want to create a nice deep hole with your thumb all the way in there. I'm gonna take a little piece of char cloth here. Now I'm gonna get a couple because I'm gonna put another piece of char cloth to let it catch better, because they'll feed off each other, kind of like that steel wool. So I'll open this up and put it deep on the inside, just like that right there. I tell you, look, man, that's going in. Let's see if this works.
Are there wells in progress?
Different.
You got it.
There it is. So I'm gonna put it on the inside here.
Got
Let it catch.
Got it. Keep them together.
Whoa! Come on, Reese.
What's that, Julian?
Oh, Reese. Reese broke it.
Way to go! Way to go! Way to go! Way to go!
Brady's
I can
Brady's
see.
got it.
Let me try.
Brady's got it.
They did.
Yeah,
he's got it.
I'll take a concert.
Oh,
Here,
going.
What? You're stop. Hold on.
There. No! I'm sorry. Isn't that Melissa?
Oh.
Pain is temporary, Alyssa. Come on.
It's only fear that's in the mind. Wait, no, fear, pain is in the
Here,
mind.
let's have a small list.
Oh my God! Yeah, what was that? Holy mother of
Reese,
fire.
let's see if he runs around and says I'm a caveman. Let's see. I bet he'll do it.
Brady, run around. You're a caveman.
Brady, you're a caveman.
Dude, I'm so pumped right now.
Yeah, he got it.
How did he get it? That's a bonfire.
Not yet. No, not a bonfire.
Now you gotta feed the baby.
Wait, he's not in the clear yet. He's not in the clear yet. Not yet, I said.
Do you need some of this?
More fuel. Fuel, guys.
Some more.
Reese is a caveman.
Green. That's
Okay,
good.
if you give me a burn nest, I can light it. Don't worry. Give a burn nest, I can light it. I can't like make it.